Hi, my name is Heath Kelsey, and I'm going to be talking to you about a report card framework for Belmont Valorization, and we're going to try an adaptation of an ecosystem health report card framework. So the first question people ask is, what is an ecosystem health report card? At their core, ecosystem health report cards are high-level assessments that are transparent, they're holistic in nature, they are stakeholder-driven and transdisciplinary. More and more we're getting into societal problems that are really transdisciplinary in nature. It's also important to realize that the report card sits atop a lot of additional information and analysis and data, and we want to make sure that someone who picks up that report card can access the level of information that they need, the level of technical information that they need, but also that they can feel comfortable that it's supported by good information, good science, and good data. As we've done more and more ecosystem health report cards around the world, we've developed a process of 5 steps for creating the report card. The first step is to conceptualize the problem. If we can understand what are the things we value in the system, what are the things that we care about, and what are the things that are driving the condition of those things, then we can start on the second step, which is choosing indicators. What can we do to measure those things? When we have those indicators, we can then start to define the desired condition for those things that we're measuring. So all those things that we have data for and we're measuring, what do we want those data to look like? What's a good concentration of a pollutant or a good biodiversity indicator or societal impact? What do we want that measure to look like? When we have that, then we can calculate the scores, because we take the data that we have and apply it to the data that we want, and then we can come up with a score, so we can calculate the score in step 4. Step 5 is communicating the results. So that's the report card itself, that's the website, that's the press release, that's all the things that go along with that. The thing that we've realized as we've done this more and more is that we're missing 2 steps on either end. So in the beginning we need a kind of a precursor step, which is the stakeholder mapping. Who are the people that need to be involved in this project? Who are the people that we need to consult and need to co-develop this product with us? And at the end, we don't want to just leave it with communicating the results and leave it at that. We want to provide a pathway to improve conditions and improve the scores in the report card. So how can we raise the grade of the report card as the step after this? I mentioned that we did this and we've done this in numerous locations around the world, and I'm going to talk to you about a couple of these, Chesapeake Bay, Mississippi River, and the Orinoco River. The first one that we did in the U.S. Was pretty much brought back to the U.S. from Australia by Bill Dennison, who you were here from in one of these other videos. And that is really much, well, it's been around for about 11 years now, and we're in our 11th year of the Chesapeake Bay Report Card. And it is really focused in ecosystem health. We have indicators for water quality, for habitat, and food web dynamics. And we have a lot of data. We can present results for 15 different regions within the Chesapeake Bay, all the way back to the mid-1980s. The first one that we really broke the mold on and started a more holistic approach to the report card process was the Mississippi River Watershed Report Card, which was released in 2015. And when I say we broke the mold, instead of just focusing on ecosystem results, we now have additional societal factors that people really care about: flood control, transportation, recreation, economy, and water supply for people, for agriculture, for industry. So those are things we really wanted to report on, and we have results for each one of these sectors in the Mississippi River Report Card. The next project that was released in 2016 was the Orinoco River Report Card that we did in partnership with the World Wildlife Fund in South America, Colombia, South America. And again, we have ecosystem and landscapes, we have biodiversity, but we also have water supply, water quantity, water quality. We have people and culture, we have economy, and we have management and governance. So a wide range of societal types of problems. And so these become very transdisciplinary in nature. Now, can we take this same 5-step process and apply it to an institutional problem? How well are we doing as an institution in achieving our goals? We did this for ourselves and developed the Integration and Application Network report card. So we did this kind of as a pilot to see how well we do and to use this for our own information as well. This really has helped us advance the craft of what we do. So we turned this process in on ourselves, and we realized we had 3 main strategic priorities. How effective are our collaborations? How effective are we in creating positive societal outcomes? And then how effective are we in creating the positive environmental outcomes that we seek to improve? So the results of this were, for each one of these areas, we have specific things that we're measuring within there. So in societal impacts, how many teachings and trainings have we produced and conducted over the last year? How are we doing in disseminating the products and the outcomes that we've generated? And how many people are we reaching with the products and the projects that we're engaging in? What's our total reach of all the things that we're doing? For ecological outcomes, we have an assessment impact index, and we're also very tied to 2 places in Maryland, the Maryland's Chesapeake Bay and also the Maryland's coastal bays. We have a specific mission to help improve conditions in there. So we take those scores and those those ecosystem health scores as part of our own. For partner satisfaction, how well are we doing in our collaborative processes? How many co-produced products have we produced over the last year? And what kind of capacity building have we been engaging in with our partners over the last year? This has been really helpful for us, and I think we could see similar outcomes for other institutions if you wanted to do this. These results directly fed into our strategic plan and really informed the development of that. So we're really taking this and looking forward into how do we improve our scores and how well we're doing in achieving our goals. So we thought we might be able to approach the Belmont valorization in a similar way, in a similar 5-step fashion. So can we develop consensus on the priorities for Belmont valorization? If we do that, can we choose indicators that can reflect on that? Once we have those indicators and measures, can we assign quantifiable goals or indicator metrics? And when we do that, then we should be able to assess progress towards achieving our goals, and then we can synthesize these results and report on progress, and that might look something like the results for the valorization effort that we did in San Francisco that Bill Dennison will talk about. And so those are the goals or some of the goals that we'd like to introduce for the Sao Paulo meetings. So keep this in mind as you go through your discussions and advance the discussion of indicators and metrics and things like that during your meeting. So thanks very much, and have fun in Sao Paulo.